Hello again guys, and welcome back to another brand new Honest Meeple video with me, Tom. Today we are unboxing Zombicide Invader, the sci-fi entry into the Zombicide series. This hit Kickstarter last year, I believe, but of course it is now available in retail. There is also Darkside, which is also a standalone, but this is the core box, the one that was really kind of the base game. And we've got a couple of extras to unbox as well. We have Survivors of the Galaxy and the deck holder. So let's take the cellophane off and unleash the zombie horde. So welcome to the table where we have the core box and the two additional extras. We're going to put these off to the side for the time being because we're going to focus on the core box. Let's crack in and see what's inside. So I've played a couple of the Zombicide entries. I haven't played the original, but I did play Black Plague and I owned Green Horde. I liked them, but the theme for me was ever so slightly lost. But that's by the by. This theme, to me, is far better. So let's take a look. So we have, I'll start off as we always do. Oh my days, that is a Bible. This is one hell of an instruction manual. So I've never had an issue with CMON instruction manuals in the past. It always has the basics, the setup. To be fair, this rulebook has most of the campaign. So you set it up for the campaign. So here you've got the missions. So that's obviously what takes up kind of half of the booklet. But yeah, that's kind of understandable. Goes through all of your inventory, the Xenos that you're going to be coming up against, how they interact with the map and with yourself. And some great artwork as well. You've got machines that you can use like robots to protect yourself, armour, chainsaws, everything you would need to fight an alien zombie horde. So I could sit here for days going through that with you, but yeah, thick, weighty rulebook, but we'll have everything that you need. We'll get back to those in a sec. I know what they are. So one good thing about Zombicide is it always comes in a really nice kind of container. I feel like I need to go boop, 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 boop. It is open. So let's put the box off to one side. Just there. And let's reveal all. So yeah, this is everything that you can expect inside the box. I'm going to spin it round this way, just for the time being, so I can actually get to the box. So something that Zombicide have started doing, or CMON have done with all the Zombicide games from, I don't know whether it was Black Plague or Green Horde, but obviously they do the really nice plastic player boards, so you have places for all of your health and everything, your experience points, everything on there is really neat and tidy. I like to see that. Obviously these are on the more expensive side of games, but this is kind of why they add in these additional bits that make your gaming experience even better. So they're the player boards. I guess if we're onto the player boards, we might as well have a look at the characters. So these are the characters that you can play, all looking pretty mean. These are the survivors. You have, I think they're like civilians and soldiers. Basically the civilians can search in any room but are pretty crap at fighting. The soldiers can only search in armories, but that's they've got like ultimate fighting ability. I mean, Jared looks kind of quite Space Marine-esque. You can see what they were going for there. But yeah, those are the characters, which we'll put off to there. You have a set of dice for on just standard D6s, Nothing special there. Oh, okay. So these are the markers. These are the markers that you'll be placing on your board. But they're kind of sci-fied up a bit, which is nice to see. I'll show you kind of if we get some green ones. You see they kind of go. They literally just fit into the boards. Boards like so. You can keep track of everything that you're using on there. So they are the pegs. Pegs, that's the word I was looking for. There's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 colours. I think it's 6. Yeah, 6 colours. So that's those, and then you also have the bases for the miniatures, which we'll obviously get to in a sec. And we have the items and weapons that are going to be available throughout the game. Put that to one side. So I'll show you a few of these. The camera's going to focus. Please focus. There we go. So you've got like laser rifles, flamethrowers, pistols, like blunt weapons, all sorts of stuff to get your hands on. They've obviously all got attack values, etc. They may have single use, they may have multi-use, they may have ammo. There's lots of variety in this game. And then you also have the delightful spawn cards. So these are focuses. These are the spawn cards. These are going to show you what spawns and when and where on the map. And the artwork on that is bloody awesome. Really nice. I mean, this is this is the abomination. This is the meanie that's going to come out and obliterate you. He looks proper mean. So yeah, that's the cards that you're going to be using. And then, I guess, onto the main event, the miniatures. So we'll quickly go through the miniatures that we'll see here, if it's going to focus on him. So these are the survivors. These are the survivors that we're going to be battling through the zombie hordes. They're looking really nice. See there. Looking awesome. Looking mean. You don't want to mess with these. You then have the two machines here, which is like a turret and then a robot thing as well. These are really nice molds. Really detailed, as you would expect from Simon. I won't take everything out, just because there is an immense amount of miniatures in here. Miniature madness. But of course, I can't go without showing you the massive abomination. Look at that bad boy. He is mean. Really mean. Tentacle-esque. Quite Cthulhu. Also got him. He's oh, if it's gonna focus as well. He's rather Cthulhu-esque. I do like it. Really do like it. So yeah, there's just an example of those, and you can go on. I'll be putting a proper review of this up onto my site. I'll put photos of the minis on there. But you're never going to be disappointed with the stuff that you get from Simon. The only issue is trying to get them back in. Oh, hey ho. So that is the miniatures box, plus the tile, the player boards. We'll leave that there. You then have the stack of tokens and map tiles. So yeah, this is a tile. I say tile-based game. I mean that it's not a board that you use. It is tiles that you can even make your own scenarios and missions with. Completely up to you how you do it. So let's take a look at these. So you have these, I think it's just one sheet of tokens. See there, you've got like doors, noise markers, the exit, spawn points, and the objectives. And then these are, these are all the map tiles. And these are looking really, really nice. Lots of little details on here. Really fitting with the theme. Good variety of different landscapes as well for you to fight over. There's a really cool element in this game that's new is obviously you're in space. Standard ammunition won't work. You have to use energy weapons. So if you're in these spaces here outside of the kind of space station, you need to make sure you're utilising those energy weapons. So that is everything in terms of board, and then we finally have these. These are cards. Now, I believe these are used by the Abomination. So, if I can open it, there we go. So the Abomination will go around the base, around the map, and will basically drop these pieces of yuck everywhere. And these cards are to represent that on the map. But it basically makes it harder for the survivors to move through and just makes your job a little bit harder, something else to combat with. But yeah, that is everything in the main box. This is what to expect in the core box of Zombicide Invader. Obviously, there's loads of minis, so be prepared for that. I'm going to put that off to one side. And as I say, we've got two little things to try out here. So I really wanted the 3D doors for this game. Unfortunately, they didn't have any, so yeah, we've had to stick with the basics. So we'll start with the deck holder sets. This is going to hold all the cards that you need throughout the game. I believe there's 4 in total. I think, is there 4? Yeah. So there's 2. So I might as well show you the box. Easier for you to read there. So there's 2 of each colour on there for each of the different cards. Open this up. And open the box. You get to make them. The joys. So, really basic. Oh, they're good plastic. Really nice plastic. So you put that one on there. Put that one on there. Oh. Right, okay, that's really neat. So, I don't tend to sleeve my Zombicide games, but if you do, you've got a notch on the outside to allow for sleeved cards. I'm not going to sleeve the cards in this game, or I'm not at the moment, so I use the inner notch there. But that is the deck holder. Really simple, really easy to use, but keeps your cards nice and neat, because I've played this before and the cards go flying. So as I say, yeah, there's 2 of each colour there, and that one there, so you can see that. And then finally we have Survivors of the Galaxy. So I'll read the, you can see them there. You've got a new Abomination and then 4 new survivors. Again, there's a little piggy as your survivor there. Let's crack the box open, and I'll give you a read of the blurb on the back. So, the galaxy is a vast place, and its corners hide many terrors. While the various alien species populating it don't get along that well, nothing unites us quite like one of these terrors just like when one of those terrors emerges. The Xeno invasion made us survivors of the galaxy. This expansion brings an eclectic group of survivors, each relying on their own set of skills to face the Xeno invasion, which is bolstered by the addition of the misleadingly named babyface Abomination. So you get the 4 survivor miniatures, the 1 Abomination miniature, 4 ID cards, 4 Xeno cards, and a rules card. Obviously, it's just the clear box there. So these are the minis that you will get in this expansion. We'll leave the babyface Abomination for a second. But yeah, these are the extra survivors that you're going to get in this set. That is the Pigman, You've got the kind of like fox lady. This guy is really cool. He's like a freaking space pirate. And then an alien-looking dude. You know, who doesn't want that? And then finally, the Abomination, the babyface Abomination. He certainly doesn't look very babyface. He looks a bit like a baby buttocks. But that is one mean ass Abomination. So they're the 4 survivors and the Abomination that you get. You also have, so you've got the Abomination cards there that get added into the deck, obviously to say when you're going to get the Abomination appearing, and then you also have the ID cards. And that is everything you will find in Zombicide Invader, plus the deck holder and Survivors of the Galaxy. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. It was a big one, but you know I love my unboxings. Thank you very much for watching. Do go check this out. I'll pop an affiliate link down below for this game on Zatu. And do check out my other videos on the channel. I'll be bringing plenty more out in the coming days and weeks. And as always, guys, I will see you all next time.